Hi everyone, this is Susan with Susan's Doorway Art and Design. I'm here at my studio at Artworks downtown. I thought I would highlight a couple of my digital art compositions, part of my Persona series. This one right here is Distinctiveness. It is, what is it? It is a 20 by, no, it's an 18, what is this? No, I was right before. It's 20 inches by 24 inches. In size. It is printed on a high gloss metal print so that you're able to get an actual pure white, which is very important in my compositions to really see the colors pop against the black background. On the back side, you can see how the hanging is done. This is a limited edition series, and what that means is that each of my limited editions are signed. This is one of 25 at this size with a signature of the piece. Really love the color. The movement is always very, very important. So a lot of people ask me, how do I create my compositions? And so my digital art series usually start out actually as watercolors. Something like this. They're usually done in a live drawing session. And then I finish the watercolor composition in the work in the studio. And then I scan them into the computer. And then in another computer program, I create the silhouettes of the figures and the dancers. And I combine those, take them into Photoshop, and then I do a photo montaging technique inside with the scans of the watercolors like this. So this particular piece, you can actually see right here in this composition. It's a different color palette because I changed the levels after working on it. But as you can see, that figure right there is the figure from the original watercolor. So just a little bit about my process on how it goes from here to here and then printed on metal. I also have different sizes in my limited series. As I said, this is 20 by 24. This is actually a 5 by 7 of the same composition. So you can see that. They're all available on my website, which is susansdoorwayart.com. Really love the coloration. Oh, you can see sort of a reflection a little bit, but the colors really pop on the metal glossy side. This is also signed and numbered. This is 2 of 250 at an 11 by, at a 5 by 7 size metal print. So here we go here. So I'm also going to show you a couple of other different prints I have today, just to highlight a few from my website that you might not see all the time. Here's another 20 by 24. This is Personality Spirit. So more focusing on blues and green color palette. I really love the flow and the motion in this composition, as well as one thing that I really pay attention to is the negative shapes. And what negative shapes are is these black shapes that are created around the figures. So the figures are considered a positive shape, and then the negative shapes are around in the background. And this piece I also have as a 5 by 7 as well, available in limited series. So my larger ones are 1 of 25, and then the small little bitty ones, the 5 by 7s, are 1 of 250. They are all, this one is on the side, labeled and signed on the back, and I actually include the title of the piece on the back. Always fun to see. And then my last piece I wanted to show you today is actually a limited series edition print. But this is an 11 by 14, and this is called True Strength. It's more of the green palettes, also with a little bit of blue. This is actually more the natural colors of the watercolors themselves, which is always very exciting to see. Mainly boosted up the levels a little bit for this composition, but always fun. Beautiful colors and silhouettes. Once again, this is also numbered and signed on the back. And then the last composition I have is a 5 by 7 called Moving Reality. Actually, this one I can just show right up in front. Anyway, also one of 25 limited edition series. It's printed on metal. Great thing about metal, you don't need a frame. You don't need to have glass. You don't need to worry about it. You can also clean them, which is also a really nice way. So if you have a piece that's oil, or oil on canvas, you have to worry about dust and dirt. With the dust and dirt on the metal print, you can just do a clean, easy clean, wash and clean of it, and your piece is brand new. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me in my studio. We hope Artworks Downtown will be opening once it's safe, and I will be sharing more art with you when I have time. Thanks so much. Have a great day.